Hi guys, so today's video is going to be my birthday book haul, which I'm very excited to show you the books that I got, so I'm just going to jump right into it. First up, I'm going to start with the book by Anthony Ryan called Queen of Fire, which is part of the Raven's Shadow series. I have been telling you guys all about Bloodsong recently. It's a book that I loved. I adored it, and a lot of you actually recommended it to me. You said this is a hidden gem, nobody knows about it, nobody talks about it, but it's fantastic. And I read it and I completely agreed. I have a full in-depth non-spoiler book review for it for those of you that are interested in hearing more about it. But this is the third one in the series. I'm planning on reading the second one in April. I've heard that the sequels just aren't as good, but I'm hoping that they're still just good, because the first one's so amazing that if they had managed to top it, if Anthony Ryan had topped the first one, I'd be very impressed. Next up is a book that I've had my eye on for a very long time, but every time I see it, it's not on sale. And you guys know I talk about quite often that most of my books come from my local used bookstore, and I buy them when they're on sale for $5 or $6, or I use store credit for them, and I just never could find this one on sale. I never had the store credit whenever I did go in for this one, and I got it for my birthday and I'm so happy about it, and that would be Max by Sarah Cohen Scully. The cover alone says a lot. If you look really closely, there's the swastika and a baby, and it's kind of already like, whoa, what's that book about? It's supposed to be about this boy who was born and was meant to be kind of the ideal for what the Nazis thought of the Aryan race. He's supposed to represent that, and he kind of, when he's born, he goes through their program and is supposed to be like their mascot. He's their perfect little Aryan boy. And then he meets this Jewish boy named Lucas and knows he's supposed to hate him, but then they become friends. I think it sounds fascinating. It is originally in French. For any of you that have read this, let me know your thoughts on it. I think it sounds great, but I've heard nobody else talk about it. Next up is my birthday present, essentially from my husband. It was kind of, he asked me like, what do you want? And I was like, this. And he's like, okay. So it's basically like me telling him, get me this book because I really want it. It's a little silly because you guys know I already own 3 different editions of Mistborn. I own the old American covers because, let's be honest, the new ones are just garbage. I have the UK editions over here, and I have the Polish editions because they're awesome, and now I have these editions. I got both the Well of Ascension and the Final Empire in these editions. The Final Empire one, though, hasn't gotten here yet, otherwise I would show you guys. But is this not so cool? It's got Vin looking awesome on the cover because she is awesome, and then it's just, I love that it's printed right on the hardcover. There's no sleeve. It just looks so elegant and amazing. I also just feel like this is a good kind of thing to ask for your birthday, because you don't want to normally go out and buy yourself a 4th different version of the same book. It just makes you feel, I don't know, do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, you just kind of feel like, wow, I'm so high maintenance. It's like a good thing to ask for as a present. The last few books are books that I got with gift card money, and the first would be the Shattered Realms, the first and the second books in that series. I'm currently reading the Seven Realms series by Cindy Williams-Chima, and I'm really enjoying it, so I figured I'd see what these ones are like because they are in the same world as the Seven Realms books. The next 2 books are books that come as recommendations from you guys, and I'm super excited that I finally was able to get them. One of them would be Dancer's Lament, which says, before the Malazan Empire there was a world in turmoil. So this is a prequel book to the Malazan Book of the Fallen, and I've not read that series, but a lot of you have told me that I need to, and I trust your guys' opinions. And one of you said that this is actually a good place to start. You read it and you thought it was really good and you recommended I start with this one, so I bought it. Next up, I got a book by Bernard Cornwell. A few people have told me that this author is fantastic and that he's one of their favorite historical fiction authors, and some of you recommended the Saxon series, which is about Vikings, and then some of you recommended the King Arthur series, which is obviously about King Arthur. I ended up picking up the one about Vikings first, and I am actually super grateful. Even though I haven't gotten the chance to pick it up yet, I'm so excited that you guys recommended this author to me, because I love historical fiction, but I especially love historical fiction when it's set pretty much before guns, because to me, any time period before guns just feels like fantasy, right? Because there's swords and knights, and just the culture was so different. It's hard to believe that that was our world. It truly feels like a different world. So I love fantasy, and anytime historical fiction kind of feels like fantasy, I just find it fascinating. And this author has so many books that are set in different time periods. I'm super pumped, and thank you to all of you, even though I haven't read this yet, for telling me about him. The last book I got is called To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Christo. It is a young adult book, and it kind of sounds like a dark, almost like a dark retelling of The Little Mermaid. It's not about mermaids, it's about sirens, but the main character is a siren, and she does something she's not supposed to, and as punishment, she is forced to become human. And the only way she can become a siren again is if she takes the prince's heart, like the prince of the land or whatever, if she can deliver his heart by the winter solstice. And it just sounded really kind of fun and interesting and cool, so I got this one too. Anyway, that is it for my birthday book haul. Let me know if you guys have read any of these. Let me know your thoughts on them if you're also wanting to read any of them, but I am super excited for all of these. I will have another book haul up soon of books that I've gotten that were not part of my birthday. But anyway, if you guys liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the little bell icon to get notified when I post new videos, and check out some more of my videos right over here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.